Are you ready? How's that box going for you, mate? Good? Run down to the car, come on. Let's get ready. My God, come on. Why is it so hard just to get to the car?
Because he has a box in his hand.
Dude, yes, I can see. Oh my God, are you alright? Come on, let's go, let's go. Do you want those?
Oh,
Yeah, well, I've got yours too. Somewhere.
But Daddy,
Yes.
can I have something?
What?
The tennises?
Tennises? No, you can't use that, man. I'm using it today. Okay? Yeah, you can use them for a bit and then I will swap over, okay?
Okay.
You got
Exoskeleton.
exoskeleton.
Like a crayfish. But it's
That's not a crayfish, that's just a shrimp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm going to try and catch rainbows. Hey, got one. Took me a while this time. Normally I get more on the ball. Hey dude. Hey, can someone bring the container over? You ready?
No.
Here you go, quick, put the container lid on. One more, I think, and then we're done. Okay. So, oh, sorry, mate. Yeah. We'll freshen that up in a second. Alright, we'll come down here a bit. What are you doing? Boys are too busy trying to knock over those little hippie stacks we built. As you know, those little Zen rock towers, we typically build them and then we have a big throwing game and then knock them down. Anyway, welcome to a little water hole. We'll just walk across here and then we'll go Somewhere where I can get away from the craziness for a sec. How nice is it here? Okay, gonna stay there. It's not gonna stay there. Come on, work with me, tripod. Yeah. Welcome to the rainforest. This bunch of rock pools and waterholes is actually quite close to where I live, so it's definitely a place that the family comes quite often, and maybe recently once a week, but usually at least a few times a month. And yeah, come and decompress, and it's just a nice sort of place where you can sort of swim in the fresh water. When you get sick of the salt, sometimes you get enough of the salt water, and we'll just come out here and just chill. Yeah. And sometimes I'll get things for the tank. Anyway, as you can probably tell, something's going on the channel, and or just in life in general. And I think it's not just obviously my life, it's everyone's life. Obviously COVID-19, is it, or Corona is just definitely ramping up here in Australia and all around the world. Over the last week, both me and my wife have lost our jobs. Tuan went on Monday and got the notice, and I got mine yesterday. So it's gonna sort of catapult us into a bit of life change, but obviously everyone's going through a bit of change at the moment. Definitely in a time where all the community and your friendship group and everything will be interesting to see how we all come together, and you know how we can all sort of even share in things and get by as best we can, maybe trading a bit of fish for a bit of food, and you know, and we've actually even made some steps to grow our garden and get that all sorted as well. So yeah, it's going to be really interesting times, and not all for the worst. Like obviously the virus is a big issue, but you know, we're obviously trying to take some of this time in to do a lot of those things that we said we wanted to do, like the veggie garden and like, you know, getting this house sorted and use the time as best we can while we've got a lot of time at home, and yeah, make the most of a pretty dismal situation at the moment, and everyone's in pretty much a similar situation all around the world, so hopefully you're all keeping well. But yeah, when it comes to the channel, look, we're really lucky because over the last, well, it's been a slow process and an interesting journey with YouTube. Certainly never started it for money. Just started to show friends my fishing adventures and things, and it's grown into other adventures and other things I like doing, and have grown up doing, but just never thought anyone would want to watch. But so it's been an interesting journey, but what's sort of becoming apparent is I might have to rely on the channel to help pay the bills, basically. I don't think me and my wife are going to be able to get new jobs anytime soon, but we're really lucky or fortunate to have this thing that's just been growing and sitting in the background, and I'd had intentions maybe over the coming months / to the year to maybe hopefully go full-time anyway. So what it means is basically I've been forced to go full-time on YouTube. All in all, we're actually really lucky to sort of at least have some kind of fallback. Yeah, because I know a lot of people might not be so lucky over these next couple of months, but I've definitely got at least one or two friends that are in the travel industry, and their fallback has always been hospitality, but both of those industries are pretty much done for a while at least, so it's going to be interesting to see sort of how everyone fares. So we're actually really fortunate to be in this position where we've got some kind of fallback that can hopefully support us and save us. And yeah, I guess it's going to be interesting times for everyone, really. But I guess I'd like to say thanks to everyone for supporting it. Everyone that watches the videos, like on YouTube, if you put up with one of those ads, thank you very much. I'm sorry to do it to you, but it's the only way to get paid, really, isn't it? But so thank you for all the support, all the comments, all the guys that say nice things, and yeah, and you know, give me the encouragement to keep doing this. Definitely interesting to see sort of where we all end up after all of this sort of settles down, and hopefully sort of everyone's safe and healthy and happy by the end of it, and we can all get along with our lives. Well, hopefully you're doing, what are they saying up there? They're getting annoyed because I've been away for too long. So I guess I better get up there and jump in the water again. We've just caught a couple of fish, so we've got a few rainbows. You're allowed to take, you're allowed to collect here, but only certain things. We are allowed to take these rainbows, and I'll put them in a very nice tank. The fish tank's looking really good at the moment, so maybe we'll end the video, we'll go back home and we'll chuck the fish in the tank, and maybe we'll catch some shrimp or some other little fish for the bass to get into, because they love a good fresh feed. fellas. The bass are hungry. We've got some shrimp for you. And we've got some mates for you guys, rainbows. Can you hold that?
Yeah, this one.
Let's put a little bit in. Float it for a bit. Maybe put that in there just in case they jump out. Okay. So we'll just float them for a bit and let them adjust. And then we'll add a little bit more water. Look how pumped that rainbow is just there. That one.
Yeah,
look, he's like king of the tank. Look how colourful he is compared to the other. Look, he's pumped as well.
He's like, yeah.
Oh, look at that bass trying to get the shrimp.
They're like, yum.
Soon. Those rainbows are good actually. A bit bigger because last time they were almost bass mouthful size.
Yeah.
Look how keen the bass are. They're like pumped to get to
There's
those shrimp.
that-
Look.
See, that one shrimp actually might live since it's actually pretty big.
The shrimp, because
Yeah,
he's
see?
bigger.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I think the bass are easily.
They might just go.
I'll make short work of them.
They might just go for him because he's the biggest and he's the juiciest.
Look, they're desperately trying to get the shrimp through the glove with the plastic. Okay, go for it. Just slowly tip and then they let them swim out themselves. Oh, they're in the current. Oh no. Just let them. Oh, it's carnage. Oh, the rainbow's out. Well, you're just tipping it all, okay? Okay.
Oh,
Look at the
such a-
bass, they're going nuts.
Come on, get out.
Oh, he's gonna eat it.
There's
Some of them are a
shrimp in
bit
there
big for him.
still. Again, there should be.
All those little shrimp are.
Go, come on.
Oh, there's one of the new rainbows. He'll get his
Well,
colours
okay.
back once he adjusts.
Are they all in and checking?
Is that all of them?
Is it?
I think that's
It
everyone.
is.
Yeah, cool.
Some of the shrimp actually survived.
Oh, quite a lot actually did.
Yeah, see? He's a bigger enough one to lose.
Yeah, you'll be alright for a while, but I think
They die very
as the bass come night time, the bass tend to
just
get
rip
hunting.
them apart.
Yeah. Look at them all. They're just like hunting. Just hunting out all the shrimp. Yeah, the bass are very active. Oh look, this guy's clearly been eating. Oh look, he's still got the whiskers sticking out of his.
That's
You got the
just-
whiskers sticking out of his mouth. Look. Look how big his belly's getting. So most of the guys in this tank are natives, apart from the SAE, which is the algae eater, which was bought when he was tiny and he did a really good job at eating the hair algae. But
Now
these
he's
days,
just
he's
fat.
just becoming a big fatty that just eats the flake food and the pellets. But whenever I can, I always try and give him some fresh food, which is just little fresh caught guppies for the kids or some shrimp. All right, fellas, they all look pretty happy. Look at that rainbow schooling up. How cool is that? I love it. It's nothing better than when they sort of all calm down and they actually start acting natural in the tank. They're still a bit pumped, they're still looking for food, but they're starting to school up a bit and act a bit more chill. A little bit. Anyway, we'll see you on the next vid. Hopefully many more without being under lockdown. Anyway, take care guys. See ya.